My name is Rick. I'm a real estate broker with Innovative Real Estate in Denver, Colorado. I hear on the radio a lot that interest rates are going up. I get asked all the time, it's probably the number one question I get asked is, what's going on with interest rates and how does that impact me either as a home seller wanting to refinance or me being as a purchaser wanting to buy? So I thought there'd be no better person to ask than somebody who specialized in that field. So I invited Mandy. Mandy, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Mandy Hammer. I'm with New American Funding. I'm a direct lender. I work for a bank. I'm sorry, first question?
So when you hear that interest rates are going up, what does that mean?
They are. They've got to. Rates have been at historical lows for quite some time. They have to go up. They can't stay this low. With the election, rates are going to start climbing. They have started climbing a little bit. I don't think they're going to jump too fast, but they're going to go up. I don't think it's anything to panic about at this point in time.
Okay, so if I am a homeowner and I'm thinking about refinancing, or if I'm looking to purchase a home, what does higher interest rates mean to me?
Well, if you're going to refinance, do it now. Depending on where your interest rate's at currently, it may or may not make sense for you. But if you want to do it, if it's something you've been thinking about, get it done. They're not going to be going down anytime soon. As far as purchasing a home, people are going to purchase, regardless of what interest rates are. They always have. Back in the 80s when interest rates were at 12, 13, 14%, people were still buying. Of course, that means you're going to qualify for less when your interest rate's a little bit higher. For instance, a $350,000 purchase price, putting 20% down gives you a $270 loan. That equates to about a $40 difference in payment for every 0.25% interest rate difference.
Okay.
Make sense?
It does make sense. So interest rates back in the 80s were over 10.
Yeah.
So what are they now?
We're probably sitting at 4.25 right now, depending on the program you're looking at. We've got all sorts of different programs out there and different types of loans that offer different interest rates. We've got government loans, FHA, VA, USDA loans that notoriously have lower interest rates than, say, a conventional loan would. 15-year rates are phenomenal. If you can do a 15-year loan, yeah, your payment's a little bit higher, but that's really the best way to go if you can handle that payment.
Okay, well, you're saying FHA, VA, conventional. What type of loan do I want, or what type of loan do I qualify for?
It depends. It depends on your situation. Everyone's needs are a little bit different. USDA loans are notoriously for, actually the property has to be USDA eligible. So they're going to be in more rural areas, such as Brighton. A lot of homes in Brighton are USDA eligible. FHA loans are notoriously for the first-time home buyer, somebody with a low down payment, maybe somebody with some credit issues in the past. They're a little bit easier to qualify for. VA loans, you have to be a veteran, of course, but those are the best loans out there if you happen to have a VA status. Conventional loans are just kind of your black and white generic loans. If you're putting 20% down, you don't have mortgage insurance. They're also a great way to go. They've got great interest rates. And again, you can do a 15-year loan on all of the loans above, I believe. I'd have to look at USDA, but FHA, VA, conventional, you can do a 15-year loan.
Okay. Now, does my credit score impact my interest?
Absolutely. Interest rates are going to be dependent on a few things. One is the program, what program we decide to go with. One is, a conventional loan, the better interest rate that you have, or excuse me, the better credit score that you have, the better interest rate you're going to get. FHA, again, being more of a somebody that has had some credit issues in the past, your interest rate's not going to be as impacted as it would be on a conventional loan.
Okay, so if I call you and I'm trying to get a loan and I have some credit concerns or some credit issues, what is some common advice that you give to people to help improve those scores?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is we'll put a file together. We'll pull up your credit. We'll see where you stand. We'll see what you can do between now and when you purchase that home to get the best possible deal, the best possible interest rate at this time. One of the biggest things is keeping low balances on your credit cards. You want to try and keep 30% or less of the balance on your credit card. You want to make sure you're making every payment on time. You don't want to have any collections, but really it's keeping those low balances. You don't want to open a bunch of credit cards. You don't want to close a bunch of credit cards.
Now, okay, so let's say I find a house, I go under contract. Are there things, then am I just in the clear? Can I do whatever I want at that point, or are there some rules that go
No.
along with it?
First, we're going to go and get you pre-approved. Okay, let's get you pre-approved, see where you sit, see how much money you can spend. We're going to review your credit at the time. Once you are starting to shop for homes, and once you put an offer in or go to contract, don't go out and buy a new car. Don't open new credit cards. Don't rack up your balances on your credit cards. Don't quit your job. You know, things of that nature. You don't want to go buy your appliances and your furniture before you close on the house. You want to just kind of keep your financial picture very, very clean. You don't want to have any large unsourced deposits in your bank accounts. You know, you can certainly have your paychecks go in there, but don't go sell something online and then put the cash in the bank, and then I have to chase around a paper trail. That's going to be a big headache for you and for me.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Again, my name is Arrick. I'm with Innovative Real Estate. If you have questions about purchasing or selling a home, you have my information down at the link below. If you have questions about refinancing with Mandy and New American Funding, her information will also be in the link below, but we'd love to help you out with any questions you have.
Thanks so much.